Welcome students. Today we are going to see history subject of 7th standard. This is our continuation part, chapter number 3, Religious Synthesis. Part 2. Sant Sena was an influential sant. Sant Rohidas was a great sant. Now here we can see his picture. He gave the message of equality and humanity. Now next picture is of Surdas, a great poet of a Hindi literature, composed the poetical work Sursagar. Devotion to Krishna means Krishna Bhakti is the subject of his work. The verses on Krishna Bhakti composed by the Muslim Sant Raskhan are melodious. Ramacharitra Manasa of Sant Tulsidas is a beautiful composition expressing devotion to Rama. In Karnataka, Basaveshwar spread the Lingayat stream of thought. He opposed the caste of system and stressed the dignity of labor. Kaya Kave Kailas is his well-known saying, which means work is Kailas. Work is worship. Yes, our work is very important. Whatever we work, it is not, we cannot say it is higher quality or higher post work. Whatever work we are doing, so it is work. It should be towards to the God. He encouraged women's participation in his movement. Men and women belonging to all castes began to participate in the religious discussions conducted in the hall Anubhava Mantapa. Shri Basaveshwar conveyed his teaching in the language of the people, that is Kannada, through the medium of Vachana literature. His work had a great impact on society. His followers have composed their work in Marathi also. Of these compositions, Parama Rahasya, composed by Manmat Swami, is very well known. Great sant in Karnataka include Pam, Purandarsa and others. They composed many devotional verses in Kannada. Means they have composed devotional shlokas in Kannada language, and that is very famous. Their followers also there. They work in Marathi also. Next point is Mahanubhav Pant. In the 13th century, Chakradhar Swami founded the Mahanubhav Pant in Maharashtra. This sect preaches devotion to Krishna. Now, preaches means they giving upadesh. They were giving upadesh. Shri Govinda Prabhu was the guru of Chakradhar Swami. The followers of Chakradhar included men and women belonging to all castes and creeds. He supported equality. He travelled to all parts of Maharashtra preaching in Marathi. He preferred Marathi instead of Sanskrit. This led to the development of the Marathi language. Many works were composed in Marathi. See, Chakradhar Swami, they travelled in all parts of Maharashtra, and not only they travelled but they used Marathi language to develop Marathi, okay, instead of Sanskrit language. And they composed many verses, many poets, so in Marathi language only. This sect mainly spread in the Vidarbha and Marathwada regions of Maharashtra. Riddhipur in Vidarbha is an important place for people of this sect. This sect had reached up to far away regions like the Punjab and Afghanistan. Next point is Guru Nanak. Guru Nanak was the founder of Sikhism and the first Guru of Sikhs. We can see the picture of Guru Nanak. We always celebrate their festival also as a holiday, right? His work has to be mentioned as a great attempt at religious synthesis. He visited the holy places of both Hindus and Muslims. He had also visited Mecca. He realized that the feeling of devotion is common everywhere. He taught that all persons should be treated equally. His teachings aimed at achieving Hindu-Muslim unity. He emphasized chaste behavior. Chaste means clean behavior, pure behavior. Now here, even though they have visited Mecca also, but they have found devotion. It's common everywhere. And he taught all person should be treated equally. Okay, and their aim achieving like Hindu-Muslim unity. So that is why they emphasized chaste behavior. Many people were influenced by the teaching of Guru Nanak. Many people were also attracted by their speech, by their teaching. Okay, so the number of his followers increased by day by day. The followers of Guru Nanak are known as Sikhs, means Shishyas, meaning disciples. The Adi Grantha, also known as the Guru Granth Sahib, is the holy book of the Sikhs. Now holy means pure, pavitra. Okay, the Adi Grantha includes compositions by Guru Nanak, Sant Namdev, Sant Kabir and other sants. Guru Nanak was succeeded by 9 Gurus of the Sikhs. Guru Gobind Singh was the 10th Guru of the Sikhs. After Guru Gobind Singh, Sikhs regard the Guru Granth Sahib as their Guru, as per the orders of Guru Gobind Singh. Here we can see the picture of Guru Gobind Singh. Next point is the Sufi sect. This is a sect in Islam. The Sufi sons believe that God is full of love and the only way to reach Him is through love and devotion. Their main teachings are love for all living beings, meditation and simple living. Khwaja Maunuddin Chishti, Sheikh Nijamuddin Awliya were great Sufi sons. The teachings of Sufi sons led to unity in the Hindu and Muslims communities. Sufi music has made valuable contribution to Indian music. The path of bhakti taught by the sons was easy to follow for the common people. The bhakti movement was open to all men and women. The sons expressed their thoughts in the language of the people. The common people found them close to their heart, and the bhakti movement has contributed greatly to the making of the Indian culture. So students, in this lesson we have seen various sants like Sant Kabir, their bhakti movement, Shri Basveshwar, Chakradhar Swami, Guru Nanak, Guru Gobind Singh. Many sons we have seen, and their motivation, their aim was like only equality, no partiality between women and men. According to them, everyone should be treated equally. And if you want to work honestly, politely, then it should be towards to the God. And devotion is very main thing of this lesson. Work is our worship.